Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of This Week in Comics. I'm your host, as always, Pete, here in Banbury, in Oxfordshire's longest running comic shop. That's right, it's Comic Connections, and we are going to be running down some of the best comics coming out this Wednesday. That's today, and it is the 7th of August, 2019. This week is a very exciting delivery. It was big, it was bulbous, there was a lot of boxes flying here, there and everywhere. They were sorting out the comics in the shop to get them ready for you, the reading public, and it was absolute carnage. And that is because Absolute Carnage is out this week, and we have a massive assortment of variant covers. We can't go through them all, but you'll see the main cover just about there, and I will hold this one for your viewing pleasure. So yeah, Absolute Carnage, featuring everyone's second favourite symbiote. It's Carnage, the mass murdering symbiote that he is. I know you're all fans of Venom, you're fans of the symbiotes, you're fans of Carnage, and a lot of you have been excited about this one coming out for some time. Marvel have been getting you ready, releasing a few variant covers featuring your favourite heroes all carnaged up, but this is out this week by Housewife's favourite, Donny Cates. That's right, Donny Cates. He's writing this new Carnage book. Nice thick title. It is a little bit more expensive than your normal books at $8. But you get plenty of bang for your buck. Look at all that. You've got Carnage in there, obviously. You've got Spiderman. I'm sure Venom might even show up at some point. Yes, he does. No spoilers there. But yeah, I know a lot of you are very excited about this one coming out. So pop into store today and pick up your copy. No matter what cover you want, we've got plenty. Next up, this time from DC, is a book I spoke about a month ago when issue 1 was released, but as no one had read it, we couldn't say if it was good or bad. But Lois Lane, issue 1 by Greg Rucka, was very, very good, and issue 2 is out this week. This is the variant cover. Very, very nice indeed. But yeah, really, really great book. Rucka doing what Rucka does best. Some sort of crime fiction for you, featuring everyone's favourite reporter from the Daily Planet. That's right, it's Lois Lane. She's going undercover, she's getting into a few scrapes here and there, but really, really good stuff. If you're on the fence about picking it up, maybe you weren't sure whether it'd be worth your time, it really is. If you've been enjoying Bendis on Superman, Rucka is doing good things with his wife. That's right, Lois Lane has her own title for 12 issues. Definitely check it out. I'm reading it, and so should you be. Here on This Week in Comics, we love a new issue 1 from Image, and this week we've got one with Coffin Bound, issue 1 from Dan Waters and the artist Danny, just simply Danny. Might be Danny Minogue, possibly, don't know, could be, don't know what she's up to these days. She might be drawing Coffin Bound. Brand new issue 1 from Image. It's a bit of a road trip featuring a killer. Obviously from that, it's not for younger readers, but Image stuff generally tends to be for the older, more mature audience, and this is one for you. So if you're after something a bit new, something not superhero based, something that's probably going to be pretty decent, Image have got you covered with Coffin Bound. Check it out, let me know what you think in the comments below. Another new number 1, this time from Marvel, from the pages of the Fantastic Four. It's the Future Foundation. This is a comic featuring lots of the cleverest kids of the Marvel Universe and the multiverse as a whole coming together to learn in the Future Foundation. So if you're a fan of the Fantastic Four, which I know a lot of you are happy that they've got their own book running again after a several-year hiatus. A new Fantastic Four related book is out this week with the Future Foundation. Now, unlike Coffin Bound, which we said was for the more mature audience, this one is right up there for all you older readers and kids as well. So yeah, if you want something a bit new, featuring some brand new characters you might not have seen before, such as Alex Power, Bentley 23, some classic characters as well like Dragon Man are in there, and even Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. Future Foundation is for you. Check it out and let us know what you think. DC are celebrating the Year of the Villain. They really shouldn't be celebrating that. That's terrible because villains are bad and should not be celebrated. But you can't stop DC. They're unstoppable. And as part of this DC Year of the Villain, they are doing a few one-shots featuring some of your favourite, most heinous villains. And Sinestro has a one-shot out this week. So if you're trying to catch up with everything that has the Year of the Villain banner on, there's a lot of it. So hopefully you've got deep pockets if you are. But this is one of the core books spinning into that header. So yeah, if you're collecting all things Year of the Villain, or maybe you just want to learn more about some villains you've not really read before, such as Sinestro, pretty good place to start. Another new #1, again from Marvel, is Agents of Atlas. Now this span out of the War of the Realms. I know a lot of you enjoyed that, so if you enjoyed seeing these characters in that title, in that series, they've got their own book going forward. If you don't know who the Agents of Atlas are, it's an Asian team up, a lot of Asian characters, such as the Amadeus Cho version of Hulk. You've got Silk there from the Spider-Man universe, and some other characters that I don't know. But if you want to learn more about them, teach me who these characters are, pick up Agents of Atlas today. We have got some variant covers in store for you, so no matter your fancy, when it comes to a cover, we have got you covered with a variant cover. Agents of Atlas. A number of years ago now, Alex Ross did some painting duties on a series called Justice, featuring, you've guessed it, the Justice League. And that has been collected in this lovely collected edition. That's not only a collected edition, it's a hardback, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, Justice, really, really good stuff. This features all 12 issues, I do believe. I have the originals at home. I should know how many issues are in this. But really, really good stuff, featuring classic takes on your favourite Justice League characters, as well as the Legion of Doom, shown on this side of the book. Heroes, villains. So yeah, Justice, really, really good stuff. Hard to track down the individual issues, especially as a full set. So if you've been maybe on the hunt for those for a few years, and you've not managed to find them, you can't go wrong with getting the hardcover. It looks lovely on your shelf, lovely spine. Justice, it's an expensive one. It's £45, but well worth your money. Great stuff, especially if you are a fan of the classic cartoon series, the Super Friends. It's like a modern take on those, featuring the Super Friends, aka the Justice League, and the Legion of Doom. What a rush. And a standard trade paperback for you now, this time from Marvel. It's Spiderman Gaiden, featuring all manner of spider characters. On the front here it says each and every Spider-Man, woman and person feels unique. So you've got Spider Women, Spider Men and Spider People in this book. If you enjoyed watching the excellent animated movie from Fox, Enter the Spider-Verse, this is a similar thing, but just featuring loads more spider folk. As you can see by the front, you've got your friendly neighborhood regular Spider-Man Peter Parker, Miles Morales, you've got Ghost Spider aka Spider-Gwen, the superior Spider-Man, even the Spider-Man from the PlayStation 4 video game. So if you have a Spider-Man you like, they're probably in this book. So yeah, collected edition, bargain price of £23. Excellent stuff. I know you all love Spider-Man, and maybe you didn't check this out, and now you can in this handy collected format. Not a hardcover, because it makes that noise, but a nice soft cover and easy to read for those of you who aren't strong enough to handle a hardcover. Spider Gaiden. And now, it's Toy of the Week, and it's actually a pretty good one this week. It's a transforming Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters. We had the comic a few weeks ago featuring this robot who is called Ectotron. See what they've done there? Yeah, but really cool stuff. These are going to be flying off the shelves. Not only does it feature Ecto-1, who transforms into this lovely robot shown here, you get a little Slimer in there as well from the films and the cartoon series. So if you're a fan of all things 80s and you love Transformers and Ghostbusters, pop in and pick one of these up today. They are going to be flying out the store fast, so get in while you can. And that brings us to the end of another good episode. Some great stuff out this week. Plenty more books as well out this week that we didn't have time to speak about. Pop in, have a look at the shelves, find out what's on offer. And if you like any of the titles we spoke about or any else that are on the shelves, you can get all these on regular standing order with us here in Comic Connections. So not only do you save 20% off cover price, you get them reserved behind the counter. Two great reasons to get a standing order. But if you can't get to Banbury, support your local comic shop wherever that may be, whether it's in the UK, abroad, or in the universe. I don't know where you're watching. Little green aliens might be watching this from the planet Hookah Blooka. I don't know. But wherever you buy your comics from, support them. While you're at it, like and share the video. Subscribe to our channel so you're always up to date with our new videos. I'll be back next week with some more good, fun comic talk. See you next time.